Welcome to Pasadena, California. Jackie Robinson Field is the site as the Arroyo Seco Saints take on the Walnut Creek Crawdads. Evan Davis alongside Adam Beck, and it's a little bit of deja vu as the Saints walked away with that very convincing 8-3 win here on Tuesday night. The Crawdads played last night as well at OC Riptide, a 5-4 loss in extra innings. But we're back for round two. Should be a fun one here tonight.
Yeah, it really should be a fun one. Obviously, the Saints having the day off yesterday. The Crawdads yesterday, you mentioned the 5-4 loss down in Irvine, and really a tough game for them. They were up 2-0 in the 8th inning. Starting pitcher Zachary Royce was really flawless through 5 innings, only allowed one hit, struck out 6 or so. But it was Forrest Gump, the hero for the Riptide, who, kind of just ended up going through things, or Rocco Gump rather. Excuse me. Give me a weird look. It's like Forrest Gump. Who's that? Yeah, I've been watching. I've been in LA for a little too long. Been watching my movies. But Rocco Gump walking things out for the Riptide yesterday.
So we saw Tuesday night the Seco Saints go up against the left-handed pitcher Ryan Delaney. Tonight they get the right-handed pitcher in Carson Yasa. A little bit more of a favorable matchup for them given all the left-handed hitters in this lineup.
Yeah, but Carson Yasa, this guy is tall and powerful. 6'7", redshirt freshman at Nebraska. Didn't play this season at Nebraska as a true freshman, but he was the tallest player on the Cornhuskers roster. He's pitched already this year against the San Francisco Seagulls. 1 start, 4 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 1 hit, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So he's got that strikeout stuff, and that's going to have to be really something this Saints squad needs to watch.
And on the opposite side, starting things off for the Saints, number 26, Michael Nunez.
Yeah, Nunez, he's going to throw fastball, slider, changeup, curveball. Fastball's going to sit in those high 80s, averaging about 87. Slider, 77 or so. Changeup, 78. And we'll throw potentially a curveball or 2 in there with his stuff.
Leading things off for the Crawdads is second baseman Cam Cavillo from Gonzaga University. Takes the first pitch inside for ball 1.
Cavillo on a 4-game hit streak. Went 1 for 1 in a pinch hit opportunity yesterday against the Riptide.
And he slaps that one through the middle. It'll be a leadoff hit for Cam Cavillo.
And no Casey Cummings in the lineup today for this Walnut Creek squad. We saw him go yard in the leadoff at-bat in the first inning back on Tuesday night, back to left field. The first home run we've seen this season in the broadcast booth. But no Cummings in the lineup, so Cavillo getting things started for the Crawdads. Second pitch swinging right up the middle.
Coming up next, the center fielder Isaiah Walker from University of Texas San Antonio. Batting .294 in 5 games this season. It's the first pitch fouled away.
Against the Saints on Tuesday, went 1 for 2 with a walk and a hit by pitch. Against the Riptide yesterday, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Was caught stealing on the base paths.
4 walks to 1 strikeout so far. Very impressive for Walker. Behind in the count 0-1 as Nunez sets and fires for the pitch. And that one ripped right off the glove of Livingston. And that'll send Cavillo to third. And Isaiah Walker with a double. Now second and third, nobody out. And 2 hard-hit balls so far.
And that's what happens when you put the ball in play and you hit it hard. Livingston's in the right place. It's a rocket at him at third base. There's really nothing he can do. Surprised he even got a glove on that. Then that ball kind of caromed into left field. And, Walnut Creek Crawdads squad able to kind of capitalize on that. And now you've got a really dangerous hitter here with Presley Kosciuszko. Team lead in RBIs in CCL play with 7. Could add to that tally right here.
Only batting .182 on the season, but he has an opportunity to bring home a pair. As Nunez trying to work around traffic, that pitch outside for ball 1.
Nunez here shouldn't be afraid to attack the zone. Needs to work ahead rather than behind. 1-0 is going to be a little behind. 1-0 is going to be a little tough for him here.
Nunez has already made an appearance so far this season. 1 inning, 1 hit. But right now gets a swinging strike. The count evened up at 1.
Beautiful breaking ball there. Just dropping down below the zone, forcing Kosciuszko to chase.
Traffic on the base pass, but Nunez trying to get out of it. Get that all-important first out as the payoff pitch just outside for ball 2. Kosciuszko, his 2024 season at Santa Barbara City College, 42 games played, a .323 batting average, 3 home runs, 36 RBIs. 12 stolen bases as well. He already has a home run this season, as you mentioned, team leading 7 RBIs. As that pitch, late call, but the count evened up at 2.
Huge pitch by Nunez right there to get back even in the count. Shusko 0 for 4 against the Saints on Tuesday, but we've mentioned such a dangerous hitter. Obviously, those are
many strikeouts, and that one just chopped foul, so the count will stay at 2-2.
I wonder if he goes maybe back to the slider, breaking it on the hands, maybe works with the changeup away. I think he goes breaking ball here. Or maybe just goes back to the fastball.
Count still at 2-2. The dangerous hitter and Kashuko up. Nunez likes what he sees and will throw the all-important pitch. And that one outside, 3-2. So a full count, nobody out. And this pitch, very important.
You don't want to load the bases early here for your offense's even big pitch upcoming.
Full count for Kashuko as Nunez sets, fires, delivers, and that one popped up. It will be deep enough, most likely to score, as McChesney corrals that one. Runners move from second to third. Play at third. It's quickly a 1-0 lead as Cam Cavillo comes in.
And that was a really good throw over there to third base. A tad closer to the bag, and maybe Walker's out, but nonetheless, really nice play by this Crawdads offense, just trying to get things going.
A little bit of deja vu as the Crawdads score in the first inning. At least seeing out here. Runner on third, 1 out, and Bear Harrison will slap that one to Lopez. Lopez will throw that one 2 outs, but the runner advances home, and a quickly 2-0 lead for the Crawdads.
And that's exactly how you do it if you're the Crawdads. You got to get those runners home. At the end of the day, the Saints will take it. 2 outs, now bases empty, but we'll face a deficit early on in this one.
Number 14, Benjamin Arroyo.
Shortstop Ben Arroyo, who we didn't see in the first meeting between the Saints and the Crawdads. As that one slapped to the first base side, a quick out there, and the Saints will get out of it. Down 2-0 in the top of the first inning. Looking to respond with the top of the lineup coming up with McChesney, Conley, and Lopez here on Saints Baseball. All right, hello and welcome everyone live from Jackie Robinson Field here in Pasadena. Evan Davis joined alongside Adam Beck, and it's the home opener for the Arroyo Seco Saints. Looks like it will hit into the gap. Yes, it will, and it will score a run off the glove of Pollock. That will score 2. It's quickly 4-0 top of the first inning for the Oaks. 3-1 offering, low and away for ball 4, and that will bring in the first run of the game. It's outside, ball 4. Fisher stumbling off the mound, and the Saints just finding any way possible to get some runs, and they've now walked in 2 with the Saints as a pass ball gets away. 5-2 lead for the Oaks. 2-1 offering, that one down the third base. Beltowski will fire that one across. And 1 out now, but the runners advance to now be 5-3. First and second as they connect again. Rio did get a great read on that, and it's over his head. Ground roll double, and this game is tied. The 1-1 offering is connected on. That's in the left field, and that'll do it. The Saints come back down 5-2, and Peter Wirth walks it off.
How about a 4 spot by the Oaks to start things off in the first inning? And how about a 4 spot in the bottom of the 9th? For the Saints to end things in the 9th inning. What a game for the Saints.
Welcome you back to the home half of the first inning. The Crawdads, with traffic on the bases, score 2 and make it very favorable for Carson Yasa on the mound. Talk about a big body pitcher, 6'7", and he'll be a handful to deal with as Crew McChesney steps up to the plate.
Tyler Gordon, the lineup. Coach Aaron Milam, Gordon no longer at the top of the order, and McChesney, who we've seen every single game so far this year. Maybe a little bit of a slower start to the year than maybe we anticipated, only batting .250, but still a .357 on base percentage. Seen the athleticism on the base paths, a couple stolen bases too.
Yeah, 3 stolen bases as that first pitch outside. McChesney just finds any way he can to get on base. You mentioned the high OBP and just a threat on the base pass as that pitch grounded to the second baseman, Cam Cavillo, on to first in a quick out to start things in the bottom half of the first.
Yasa not able to play at Nebraska his freshman year. That Nebraska pitching staff really legit. Part of that squad that won the Big Ten tournament. Brett Sears, the leader of that squad, but Yasa at 6'7", redshirt freshman. I mean, the amount of power that he's going to be able to throw with this fastball you're going to see here.
It's that first pitch on the outer half, strike one, and Cam Conley H.
Right into the parking lot. Just leaving the stadium. Thought I might have sat in that back row behind home plate, but had enough legs to get out of here.
It's the 0-2 offering, and that one grounded to shortstop. Ben Royo on to first. And a quick 2 up, 2 down to start things off for Yasa.
Here comes Adrian Lopez's first at-bat of the game. Didn't play against the Conejo Oaks or the Walnut Creek Crawdads in the Saints' last 2 games, but some big news recently announcing that he's transferring to USC.
Yeah, just announced yesterday morning that he will be heading to USC from Cal State Long Beach. It's the first pitch in there for strike one.
He gives the Saints another true middle infielder, something that obviously we've talked about at times the Saints defense has desperately needed.
Quickly behind in the count, 0-2, and Lopez only playing so far in the first game of the season out in Irvine. Was 2 for 4 in that game with the pair of strikeouts. As he strikes out there, a 1-2-3 inning for Yasa. As the Saints down 2-0, heading to the top of the second inning. Evan Davis, Adam Beck, Saints baseball coming back up. Bottom of the 5th inning, Adrian Lopez connects on a 2-2 pitch. Cam Cavillo, ground out. And a first out is still on the mound for the Walnut Creek Crawdads is Carson Yas.
It's been really a tough day for Adrian Lopez coming back into the lineup after 2 games away. 2 strikeouts, swinging a ground out to second. Defensively, he's looked good in the middle of the defense over there at shortstop, but hasn't been quite the offensive day that maybe we're expecting after a strong 1-for-2 game or 2-for-4 game against the Riptide last Friday.
It's Josh Livingston stepping up. 1 for 2 in this one. The pop up to short and then a single to right field. Livingston didn't play in the last game against the Crawdads, had the night off. Saints still trailing 4-3 in this one. It's the 0-1 offering outside and the count even up at 1.
It's really interesting they've decided to keep Yasa in, and this is the 5th inning with some issues with command, issues trying to find the zone. Really interesting that he's still in there.
Saints have been working him. It's 2-1 now for Livingston from Wichita State University, a .253 batting average in 28 games. As the 2-1 offering on the outside part of the play, 2. They see as the 2-2 outside, the count now full. In that season slashed .324 with a .643 slug, 19 home runs, 64 RBIs from Prosper Tech.